Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I have a video for y'all. It's a body cam video. I don't want to give too much, but it's an interesting one. I have a lot of comments on this. So let's get into the video. Let's go.
On April 4th, police received a call from a man claiming his ex left their 3 children, ages 2, 6, and 11, home alone overnight while she went out to party at a strip club. Officers arrive at the residence and call the reporter again before approaching the home.
Hello, this is Officer Moore of the Decatur Police Department. What is your basis on this call? Are you in contact? Are you near Lexi now, or what's going on?
I am not.
Okay, so where'd you hear this information from?
Social media.
From social media.
And someone at work.
Are you able to tell me what these kids look like?
The 11-year-old has shorter hair just because it's curly.
Okay.
6-year-old has long straight hair, and 2-year-old is a boy. The 11 and 6-year-old are girls.
So when did you and Lexi break up?
It's been like 3 or 4 days now after she pepper sprayed me and busted out my front window and hit a lamp over my head and won't get out.
Come on out. You're okay. It's okay. I promise you're okay. Can you see that on the police line? I can't leave you alone, hon. Somebody called in. Your mama's out of town.
No, she's not out of town.
That's what we were told. She's down in St. Louis, hon.
She's not out of town. She's nowhere near out of town.
Then where's she at? She needs to be here with you, hon.
She's close.
Okay, can you call her and get her here? Somebody called in, hon. You're not in trouble.
Are you Lexi? Are you Lexi?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I will explain everything. We're talking to your kids downstairs. Come down here and just come talk to
I'm
me.
trying to figure out because I know that I'm going through a domestic relationship and he wants me to leave. He just served a 5-day notice.
Okay, come on. Calm down.
This
Yes.
is weird.
Miss Alexis?
Why cannot it?
You're good.
This is just.
I
I'm
understand.
really-
I'm on the same page you
This
are.
is weird.
I understand.
This shit is really like making me sad.
We're going to discuss it all. Your daughter is obviously holding your little one. If you want to have her come upstairs and talk to you,
Yes.
we'll talk there. But yes, she's right down in her closet.
Yes.
She's in freak out mode, which I understand.
Because this is scary for her. This is
100%.
traumatizing for her.
100%. That's why I'm saying if you want to go down and make contact with her so she knows that you're here, and we'll explain.
I was trying to call her.
Go for it.
Y'all kicked the door in. And
No. We didn't kick a door in,
she
I
said
promise.
that y'all was coming in.
No, we didn't kick a door in, I promise.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Lexi, it's Officer Moreland. May I come in and talk to you? Sorry to scare you. I know that could have been really scary. We were just out there with flashlights. Where is the 6-year-old?
She's with my friend, which is also my mom. I dropped her off like around 7
So, where were you at tonight?
tonight.
Yeah.
I was with.
How long
I
were you?
literally just went to the gas station and came back.
How long do you think you
We've been
left?
gone about an hour. I don't feel like it's been a tremendous amount of time. Also, I am going through a domestic dispute with this weird ass man named Atlin. This is his home. He served me this morning with a 5-day thing to disappear or to whatever, like eviction notice or whatever. And so I posted on my Instagram that I was going to be dancing in St. Louis tonight. And that's why he called, because he thought that I was going to be all the way in St. Louis and that I was going to get a child endangerment charge for my kids. That's why he called, because I posted on my Instagram that I was going to be dancing, because I'm a dancer in St. Louis. I'm a stripper. So he called in thinking that I was going to be 2 hours away, and I wasn't. I'm right here in Decatur.
And you live here for the time being?
No, I live here now, currently.
Okay.
I've been living here for months.
How long?
We just got into an argument with a bag of clothes to his mom's house. It was a domestic dispute. I got bruises on my arm,
Okay.
all type of stuff. Yes, the window did get busted. For me, it was things going on. My kids were still in here.
Okay.
So the police get a call from a man. He's calling to tell on this woman. He says that she's basically endangering her children, abandoning, however you want to put it. She's abandoning her children because she's about to go out of town to do a job. So we meet this woman inside the house. Her name is Lexi. She has an 11-year-old daughter, a 6-year-old daughter, and a 2-year-old son. She's in the house with all her children, minus the 6-year-old. She dropped her off somewhere earlier that day. But she's in the house with her children, and she fills us in on her side of the story. So she was going to go to St. Louis to dance. She had mentioned that to the guy that she's living with, and I guess he got upset because who you gonna leave these children with? So he ended up calling the police to rat her out, I guess, and that she's gonna abandon her children. So Lexi tells police that she got a vacate order, a 5-day notice to vacate the premises. So I guess she's living with this man in his house. They're doing like a tit for tat type thing. That's what I'm gathering from it. He called to get her out the house. My comment is, Why are you living in this man's house? First of all, you're a stripper. Use your body to your advantage, baby. You can make that money. I just don't understand. I will never understand how a dancer can be a dancer and not take care of themselves. Because if you do it right or if you play your cards right, strippers make bank if you play your cards right. So I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why are you subjecting yourself to live on this other man's mattress that's laying on the floor? And I just don't understand how some women can be living this lavish lifestyle, hair laid, body right, and I'm looking all good on social media, but then I see your body cam videos and you're living like this. You don't even have a bed frame. A bed frame is $60 on Amazon. I can't wrap my mind around it. And I'm not just here to bash her or anything like that, but I would be damned if I'm selling my body or if I'm letting men get free looks. It ain't free if I'm working for it. I'd be damned if I'm in a profession where I'm selling my body, dancing for tips, and I'm not making money. I don't make enough to sustain myself. I don't make enough to keep the lifestyle that I want. I'd be damned if that's my life and I gotta live in some other man's house without a bed frame. I don't understand it. If that's what y'all do, that's what y'all do. But I just think that is so crazy. That's so inane to me, how you could be living like this and you're looking like that. I don't get it. But that's my opinion. I said what I said.
To an argument with a bag of clothes to his mom's house. It was a domestic dispute. I got bruises on my arm.
Okay.
All type of stuff. Yes, the window did get busted. For me, it was things going on. My kids were still in here.
Okay. What's his last name?
You guys just take away from there. We're not
I'm
leaving
not
quite
getting
yet.
all my kids' information. What's going on right now?
I'm just trying to. So okay.
No, because y'all done busted in the house, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on and what grounds y'all have to be coming up in here.
The check.
With my kids in here.
Okay.
It's not a welfare check.
It is.
It's not.
Do you know how old your kids have to be to be?
Watergate.
Okay, so we got an anonymous call
It's
saying
not
that.
an anonymous call. That man called y'all
Miss
and
Scales.
tried to say that.
Miss Scales.
What?
Are you going to keep talking over me? I'm not yelling at. I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to give that information to you, but you keep talking over me.
Y'all should explain before y'all came in here.
You weren't here.
Okay.
We definitely would have explained that. And like your 11-year-old saw.
She literally called me and I came right here.
Totally
so
fine.
It took me not even 15,
20
minutes.
20
to
minutes.
Get here.
I'm going to explain that.
20 minutes.
Why we're in here right now. I'm trying to explain that, but you're giving me mad energy. I'm
Well,
trying to tell you.
I just don't want to go to jail and I don't want my kids to get taken.
Okay.
I've been through a lot of stuff. I have PTSD.
Okay, I
And
understand
going
that.
through this stuff is just weird.
So she's getting defensive with the cops. She's automatically getting defensive. And first of all, she says, it didn't even take me this long. I came and answered y'all. It took me, 15, 20 minutes? That's a long ass time if I'm waiting on you and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to see what's going on with your kids. You're saying you got bruises on your arm, the window's busted open, and all these things have happened. It was a domestic dispute. So that warrants me even more to investigate the situation to find out what's going on and if you are or your kids are in danger. Now, why are you being defensive if you're not in the wrong? I will never understand it either. You already feeling like you backed into a corner because of probably something that you did, but we're gonna find out. And I feel like the cop is being reasonable. He's trying to explain to her, hey, I'm not saying that you did anything wrong. I'm not saying you're going to jail, but the way you're being defensive, that's raising my antennas. Help me help you.
Understand that.
I didn't expect this stuff.
Do you want me to
At
explain?
all.
Do you want me to explain?
Please do.
Okay, so we got.
Please do.
Okay.
Not
So we
giving
got
us
an
a chance to
anonymous
talk.
call saying that there were 3 young children here, 11, 6, and 2. Per state law, if someone's going to be left here with younger children, they have to be 14 years or older.
Right.
Even if they're by themselves, they have to be 14 years or older. So that gives us a basis. I got here, and totally fine. You were scared. You did what you thought was going to be safety for your brother. That's brother, right?
Yes, this is a
And came downstairs. We knocked. She came upstairs, kind of showed herself, and then went downstairs, and we weren't able to make contact. We made contact with the person who owns this house, and they said, hey, you can come either get a key or you could come walk in if it's unlocked. So we did. So we were walking through the house, making sure the kids were okay. That's all we're doing here. So for documentation purposes, if you would still let me have your children's name, that would be helpful for the investigation.
I just don't want that prior dealings with DCFS. I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to get my kids' names because I don't feel like it's necessary. Because this is some small, minor stuff.
Okay.
This is some spiteful things because we're having a relationship. issues.
How long you been with this guy?
Like 4 months.
Okay, when did you move in here?
Like 2 months ago, I literally just moved down to Greenwood.
Okay, and you said you had some sort of bruising?
Yes.
And this is from him?
And it's covered up with makeup. This is from him.
Okay, how'd you get those?
What do you mean? We were fighting like 2 days ago.
Okay, who?
And I was trying to leave, and he didn't want me to leave. That's why he left and took a bag of clothes and left me here. He also put a pellet gun right in my closet. I'm a felon. I have gun charges. So why would you leave that gun in here? You're gonna call the police and say that some weird shit, just like he just did just now.
Okay, what closet are we talking about?
My front, the top closet that we share a bedroom together. He put it right by my shoes.
What is?
It's like a fully loaded. It looks like a shotgun.
Okay.
If y'all would have came in here and you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It would have been a whole different story.
What's his last name?
His last name is Stevens with a PH. Atlen, Atlen. He's a white man with red hair.
So what Circle K? Do you know in South Shores? Which one are you talking about? The one on Oakland and Eldo?
South Shores. This is what he put on my door today. Well, his door. And it says termination of lease, but he's not my landlord. We live together. And it says that I owe $0 to 1930, whatever. And if you have 5 days to leave, or if you don't pay this amount, whatever, he filled all this out. This is his handwriting. He taped this on my door today.
Okay, so
his door.
In regards to that, he has to go down to the courthouse and evict you through the court. Okay.
He hasn't, though.
Okay, so that holds
But
no
I have
basis.
no problem leaving.
Okay.
But whenever we had the little disagreement or whatever the case may have been, he didn't talk to me about nothing.
How long
He
do
didn't
you
say
guys
things
been
like-
dating?
Like 6 months. I
Okay.
haven't been here that long.
And you guys don't have any
You
kids
said
together?
4.
No,
Okay, how often do you leave the kids by themselves?
I don't.
Okay, so this is not.
I don't leave my kids by themselves.
Okay, so clearly there's some stuff going on between you and your guy.
Yes.
Um,
And that's what it is. It is a weird ass domestic situation. He's bitter. He's mad because things aren't going his way. And I understand that he wants me out, but this is not the way to go about it. Jeopardizing my children. I'm in nursing school. I'm about to go to, I'm going to be an LPN. Having all this stuff, he knows that.
when did this occur? What day?
Probably the second is when we got to arguing. I was out there doing yard work.
You know around what time?
I mean, flower.
Again, I'm not here to judge, but I'm gonna sound a little judgy, so here goes. First of all, you're not in nursing school. I was about to give her the fingers and okay, girl, you working yourself through nursing school, and then in the very next minute she said, I'm about to be an LPN. That's not a nurse. You work under the supervision of nurses. Not to take away from what you are accomplishing, but it only takes licensed practical nurses only about 12 months to get their degree, certificate, or whatever you call it. However, still, that's good that she is getting some type of training, some type of trade other than stripping, but don't take away from the actual nurses that go to school for years to get their degree. That's all I'm saying. Then she says I'm a felon. I'm not sure. I'm gonna Google it real quick. I don't think they're gonna let felons be nurses. Can a felon? So a felon can become an LPN. They can. But a registered nurse? Okay. And I was wrong. So apparently, felons can become nurses. It just depends on what was the actual crime. So for example, things like violent crimes, sex offenses, drug distribution charges, patient, child, or elder abuse, things like that will disqualify you from becoming a registered nurse. However, some felons can become registered nurses. So I was wrong on that. Of course, it's harder to be one, but it's not totally impossible. So that's why she was being defensive, because she was already a felon. She can't be in possession of a gun. A gun cannot be in your home if you're a felon. You going through this before with the law enforcement, going through the jail system, all that kind of stuff. You should already know how it works, and you should have your guard down. You should have your wall down, because you already know, like, if any little thing that will trigger you, if you seem like you hiding something, if you being defensive, things like that, that's gonna raise their antennas. Like I said earlier, I just feel like you should just go in there like, hey, check what you need to check. I didn't do anything. Especially if you know you didn't do anything. That's all I'm saying.
I was out there doing yard work.
You know
with my
around
daughter,
what time?
planting flowers. No, I don't know around what time.
Like, was it daylight? Was it night?
It was daylight. I was out there with my daughter doing yard work.
Did she go to school?
Yeah, she's a kindergartner. We were planting the flowers that were outside.
What time did she get out of school?
She gets out of school at 3.
At 3, so
She gets off the
sometime
bus at
between 3 and evening time.
3 and 6.
Okay.
Kicking off me, so he wouldn't get off me. Left out, came in here, grabbed my keys, grabbed the phone. My daughter ended up leaving her phone in here. So that's the point of where I was trying to get back in the house. He was not trying to let me back in the house. And that's when the window ended up getting broken on accident because I was trying to get in and he wasn't trying to let me in. I did not break the window. I don't know how the window got broken. I don't know if he was trying to keep me out and I was trying to get in. Whatever. The window got broken. He ended up letting me back in to get my daughter's phone and I left. And that was it. He put my stuff outside in the rain.
And you didn't call 911?
I did not call 911. He called 911.
That day?
Yes.
I do so I talked to some people on shift and my command, and I do have to issue a notice to appear for leaving the kids here, okay? So I have to read this to you, and then I'll need you to sign it. You are hereby notified and directed to appear in courtroom 1 of the Macon County Courthouse on the 16th day of April of 2026 at 9 a.m. to answer all charges being filed against you, endangering the life of a child. Further, you may default in your name and driver's license information given to the Illinois Secretary of State. This is just receipt saying that you know you're being charged and will go to this court date.
If I refuse to sign, am I going to jail?
No, you will not be. You don't have to sign it. All right.
The suspect is given a court date and allowed to stay with her children for the night. Officers then head to the caller's work site, where they arrest him for domestic battery.
So you said you had screenshots of that stuff?
It's just on social media. I can show you real quick.
Yeah. Do you know the club's name? The O?
If he goes to his bottoms up, there's the O.
Okay.
There's a few.
You said there was a post of her coming back?
On her way. That was her saying she's going there. And this was her leaving the house, not in her car. You guys saw the Cadillac was still there?
I didn't see a Cadillac, but what do you mean, like, so keep playing it?
This is not across the street from my house. She's already gone.
So, are you guys dating or something, or what's the...
So we were, right?
Okay.
We went out.
How long had you guys been dating?
Not even 6 months.
And then how long has she had lived... That's your house?
It's my house, yeah.
How long has she lived there?
30 days, so technically she has residency. I gave her the 5-day notice today, and I plan on turning in.
She's lived there for more than 30 days?
Yeah, so technically she has residency.
So, how much over 30 days? Are we talking 3 months? Are we talking about...
Definitely not 3 months.
Okay.
Not even,
do you know what date?
A month and a half.
Okay, a month and a half. And then are you guys currently together?
No, we broke up the other day when she busted my front window out, pepper sprayed me, and busted a lamp over my head. And then left.
Do you have injury from the lamp hitting you?
I still got some soreness right here, but there's no marks anymore. I heal fast, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, she pepper sprayed you and hit you with a lamp. What day did that happen?
Day night.
What was that? Was that the 31st?
I think so. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Tuesday? I think that was the 31st. You had an officer, a little short white guy come out there and talk to you? Yeah, that's what I saw.
I didn't file any charges, but something did happen that day.
Okay, and
when I called, she left with the kids. She busted me over the face with the lamp and then told her daughter to call the cops. And I'm like, for what? I didn't do anything to you. You're hitting me. So I called so I could have someone as a witness for me. I hate to bring stuff like this into it, but as a pale-skinned guy, if I hit somebody, you would see it on my hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did another incident happen after that?
It was just a really long incident, honestly. She just wouldn't calm down. She had been drinking. We had both had a couple drinks. Yeah. She kind of was going a little crazier than me.
When did it all start though that night?
Probably 5 p.m. somewhere in there.
Okay.
It was going on for hours.
And she only got physical with you?
Yeah, I refused to put my hands on. I don't even put my hands on guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna just walk away.
Okay. Unfortunately, at this time, I'm gonna have you put you under arrest. Okay. So turn around, place your hands behind your back.
I ask why?
Yes,
I'm not refusing.
Yes, for domestic battery.
Because I got hit.
I'm
just confused.
I'll explain further once we get this done. Okay. Hands behind your back. Anything that's gonna stick me, poke me, or hurt me?
That pocket is just a phone. My back pocket is my wallet. I think that's the only thing in that pocket.
Probably sit down.
This is me under arrest?
Yes.
Okay. I just squeeze in here?
Yep.
Go ahead out here, Dave. Yeah, I can come handle that.
The suspect faces charges for child endangerment, while her partner faces charges for domestic battery. No information about their pleas or sentencing has been made available to the public.
So that was that. I'm glad that they didn't immediately put her in jail. She did have a notice to appear, so she still had to go to court for the child endangerment. I'm still not understanding why, because she didn't leave her children. I probably wouldn't have signed it either, to be quite honest with you, because she didn't leave. She was there. Unless there's something that I'm missing. But as far as the domestic violence, I think that it was a mutual thing. So both of them should have gotten arrested on that alone. But I do appreciate the officers for not taking her that same day, because that would be another DCF case against her, and then it would it would spiral. It would be too much to deal with when she can just come to the court case. Yeah, I think that both of them should have gotten in trouble about the domestic dispute, because I'm sure it was mutual combat. I'm sure of it. Not sure who the aggressor would have been, but both of them need to have a little slap on the wrist for that. But that was that video. I gave you my comments. Again, I didn't mean to sound too judgy, but hey, it is what it is. I would love to know your comments in the comment section down below. So that's all for me today. I enjoyed you guys. I hope you enjoyed me. Bye.